NordVPN seems like the perfect middle ground between ExpressVPN and Surfshark VPN. So ExpressVPN is the most expensive version, whereas Surfshark is the cheapest version. So it might seem obvious that your best shot whenever it comes to getting a VPN service for your internet security needs is to go with NordVPN. But this is not always the case, especially if you're just looking for a simple encryption or just a simple VPN that can help you unblock Netflix. There are a lot of advanced security features that NordVPN has or comes with that if you're not going to use these features, then it might not justify the extra bucks we're going to spend to get a NordVPN subscription. So in that case, it might be justified just to go for a cheaper alternative like Surfshark VPN. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the great features that NordVPN has that you need to be aware of before you purchase VPN, as well as to help you decide whether you should be going for a NordVPN subscription or a Surfshark subscription. I'm also going to get you some special discount. The link to the discounts are in the description, where you can get this VPN for a really great discount, a discount you are not going to get if you go directly to the website. Alright, so right off the bat, what you're going to find very impressive with NordVPN is the user interface. As you can see right here, I've activated the dark mode. So the dark mode is really easy on the eyes, especially if you're going to spend a lot of your time on the computer. As you can see, if you compare it to the light mode is a little too bright on the eyes, which is going to cause us a lot of eye strain, especially for people who are working on the computer. What's more is that you're also going to get a consistent user interface and across the different apps. So that means that the features you're going to find in the Windows desktop app are the same features you're going to find in the mobile apps like Android, as well as on the desktop app like Mac or even iOS. So once you know how to find certain features or to find certain things in the desktop app, it will be very easy to get hit the ground running with any other version of this app, depending on regardless of the platform where you're going to find it. Alright, so apart from that, you're also going to love the servers that you're going to get with NordVPN. So currently, NordVPN offers up to 5,600 servers that are spread out in 60 different countries. So the server distribution is more of a downside considering alternatives like Surfshark or even ExpressVPN are currently offering close to 100 different countries where they have based their servers. So NordVPN should definitely do a better job in terms of spreading out their servers. On the flip side, you're going to get some very amazing speeds with these servers. They're really consistent, they're really stable, something that you will not get with Surfshark VPN. So in order to connect to a NordVPN server, all you need to do is click on the name of the country in the server list or simply search for it in the search bar by typing the name of the country, and the app is going to filter out all the servers based on the country or even city to help you narrow down your server collection. Alright, so I'm already connected to a server in the United States. So what we're going to do is to confirm whether we have a real United States IP address. Alright, so I'm going to click on what is my IP address right here. The page is going to reload. As you can see right now, we have a new IP address right here. The country is United States of America and the state is New York. This means that now if you wanted to use it to unblock content on any particular or any popular streaming platform like Netflix, you'll be able to do so with a lot of ease. Remember, these platforms usually restrict your content based on your geographical location. So if you wanted to access the content library, the Netflix content library that is destined for the United States audience, now you're able to do so because now having a US IP address, it makes it look like you're actually based in the United States. So you're able to actually browse through the titles and series that are actually available to United States audience. Alright, so apart from that, you're also going to enjoy a kill switch that NordVPN comes with in all of the apps. So once you turn this on, how it works is that it will ensure internet is halted for your entire device anytime your VPN disconnects from that server. So this means if that there were any app that might try to continue accessing the internet during that time, which might lead to your real IP address getting leaked, it doesn't get to do so. It also comes with a split tunneling feature whereby you can specialize or specify certain apps to be exempted from the VPN tunnel. So how this works is that if you have certain apps that are posing a problem, for example, your backup app or even your banking app, that are going to pose a problem. For example, if you're constantly changing your IP address, you can exempt them right here so that whenever you're using those apps, internet traffic is routed normally through your internet service provider. But for everything else, the internet traffic is encrypted and then channeled through your VPN tunnel. What you're going to love about this kill switch is if you're doing any kind of P2P file sharing. Remember, retargeting servers that you connect to will always keep logs of your IP address. So if you want to stay anonymous on these servers and guarantee your security, you want to always ensure that before you connect to any torrenting server, first of all, you have masked your real IP address by first of all connecting to the VPN, and then ensuring that your real IP, that the kill switch is actually turned on in order to guarantee that you are not going to be able to have your IP address leaked at any time of the day. Remember, your IP address, your VPN usually disconnects from the server. For example, if you're going to switch servers from one country to another, or whenever your internet connection drops. What's more is that NordVPN actually has a strict no logs policy, so they're going to actually take your privacy seriously. So according to their no logs policy, they don't keep logs of your IP address, your bandwidth usage, or even your traffic history. So as we can see right here in their privacy policy, they state that I do not keep logs of your browsing history, your traffic information, or even your IP address whenever you're connecting to any of their services. What's more is that these claims were recently validated by an independent audit that was carried out by Deloitte on NordVPN servers. So according to the report from this independent audit, it was established that there were actually no logs of your IP address, your connection timestamps, or even your bandwidth usage on any of these servers, or any other kind of log that can be used to identify you or even to tie you to any particular activities on NordVPN servers at any particular time. So this reinforces the fact that whenever you're connected to any NordVPN servers, your internet access is pretty much secure and you're invisible to your government and your internet service provider. So apart from the fact that you're going to secure your internet access, you're also going to love the presence of an ad blocker. So it is common that you might want to block ads today because a lot of the platforms or online publishing platforms that you're going to be trying to reading your articles from are really aggressive with advertisements. Most of the time, you're going to have more than half of the screen with ads, which is going to contribute to a poor user experience. So in order to turn on the ad blocker, all you need to do is go to threat protection option right there and turn it on down here by clicking on threat protection light, or you can go to the web protection option and then just turn on each feature individually. So here we have options of turning on the ad blocker, then malware blocker, web tracker blocker, and URL trimmer. And remember, there's also the option of file protection where you can let NordVPN scan certain downloads for the presence of malware. But remember, these are only going to be done on executable files. So other files like PDF documents or PNG or image files are not going to be scanned. Alright, so in order to see this in action, here's an article I was reading on Forbes where there's a lot of advertising. So we're going to get an idea of how this is going to work. Remember, the number of reasons you might want to really disable ads on your website. So first of all, it's going to contribute to a poor user experience, like I already said, because a lot of sites are going to be aggressive. As you can see right here, normally when you're reading an article on forums, you're going to have more than half of the screen occupied by ads. Some are going to be popping up left, right, and center video ads, which leads to a poor user experience. What's more is that if you're trying to access the internet from a mirrored connection where you have a limit on the amount of data you can download per day, you're quickly going to run out of data because these ads scripts are constantly downloading videos, audio, or even image files that are definitely going to exhaust your internet bandwidth. What's worse is that these advertising platforms are also going to be installing some scripts on your computer or some cookies that are going to use to track you around and build a profile about you. This has been a most contended issue whenever it comes to privacy and intrusiveness, so you just need to turn on your ad blocker in order to ensure you are able to do away with these ads. As you can see right here, we're able to actually read this article without a problem. So as you can see, that means that the NordVPN ad blocker is actually working fine. Alright, so apart from the ad blocker, you're also going to enjoy some specialty features here, which are going to come in the form of a dedicated IP address. Right, so whenever you're connecting to the internet using any of these standard servers right here, remember these IP addresses are always shared. So there's a high chance that some of them have been abused by somebody or some user at some other time, which may lead to these IP addresses being blacklisted on particular platforms or even particular websites. So your best option, if you don't want to have to do some additional steps in verification or your identity, like filling up a capture form, you need to go with a dedicated IP address. So a dedicated IP address is one of the specialty servers and it's going to help you in a number of ways. So first of all, it's going to save you from the bad neighbor effect whereby you're able to just access the internet without having to provide any capture or additional verification whenever you're accessing the internet. What's more is that you're also able to whitelist it on your work network if you want to be able to access your work network remotely and you need to whitelist a particular IP address. That is not something you're going to be able to do with these shared IP addresses because most of the time they're changing, most of the time they're recycled, and most of the time or all of the time they're accessible to everyone else. Alright, so those are just a few of the features that you're going to enjoy with the NordVPN. So I think that if you're looking for a VPN with more advanced security features, a dark web monitor, and dedicated IP address that is going to work with your Tor browser, to work with obfuscated servers that you can use it in China or in more restricted countries like Iran or Russia, you should definitely go with the NordVPN. What you're going to love about NordVPN that I did not find with Surfshark is the consistency of the download speed. So Surfshark offers some great download speeds, but they're not consistent. Sometimes they drop way down, sometimes they're way up. But if you're looking for consistency, you don't want to have your internet download speeds moving left, right, and center, constantly being up and down, then you should definitely consider NordVPN. Remember, I've left a link in the description below where you can go and get NordVPN for a really great discount. A discount you not get if you just go directly to the NordVPN website. So be sure to check it out and claim your discount if you don't already have a NordVPN subscription. Remember, NordVPN has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not impressed by your purchase for whatever reason, feel free to hit up customer support within those first 30 days and ask for your money back. As you can see right here, this is a VPN I've used for a number of years. I've just extended my subscription for 2 more years because I'm always impressed by their download speeds, ability to unblock Netflix, and the transparency whenever it comes to privacy and data logging. So if you've used this VPN before, please share your experience below. I'd love to know how this VPN worked for you. Remember, for some people, NordVPN works great, but for some people, they just think it's a nightmare or even a waste of money. So I'd love to know what your experience has been with this VPN in the comments below. It will help me improve my future reviews as well as to help others who are looking to purchase VPN in order to know what to expect. Alright guys, so that's it with this video, this NordVPN review. So till next time, just keep it NordVPN.